Hi, everybody. I'm going to be telling you my adventure of how I went to camp when I was 12 years old in year 7, back in the year 2015. This is a story time, right? Um, all right, so it starts off with uh, arriving to school on time, arriving in front of the school gates on time. I had to wake up earlier than usual, and the bus was still there. The bus was already there, and then I made it, which is good. It was by the way, the camp was for year 7s and year 11s. The year 11s were called peer support leaders. They support year 7s. And I'm glad I came along. There was a huge bus. It was a huge bus parked. It's called a coach bus. It's called a coach bus, by the way. Um, and then when I walked up to the bus, and then I was about to be seated, I was a bit sad or upset because I'm not going to see my mum for 2 days. But my mum came up to the bus, and then she said goodbye to me and told me look after yourself. And then she stepped out of the bus. She got out of the bus, and so then the the ride the ride was about to begin. It was like a 3 hour drive. Yeah, something like that. It was probably like a 3 hour drive. I shouldn't be upset. Then I got better. I got better during the ride, and then when we got to our campsite, we got our luggages and began our adventure. So then we sat on the logs. We had hosts. It talks about like the camp and stuff, and like how we can eat. Yeah. So our first camp event was an archery. Was the archery match. I think that's what I can call it. So we played archery, and we had each of us had 3 arrows with the bow. When I played archery, I really sucked at it. I was really bad at it. It's probably because it's my first time, or like, so like every time I like try to shoot an arrow, I always miss the target. Not even once I hit the target. The arrow kept hitting the floor, like kept hitting the grass, and I was like frustrated. But yeah, but now I understand. It's just my first time. There, there was one of my classmates. He was like my best friend in year 7. One time when he had to go at archery, he got the bullseye. He got the middle of the bow. Everyone was clapping. I was a bit jealous, but I shouldn't be jealous, because like it's just practice. And he yeah, and he got bullseye, and I was proud of him. We continued playing archery. I kept missing the target, but that's learning, that's practicing. And after that, our host told us we're going to go have lunch right at a cafeteria. So then he was talking about something. I can't really remember what he was talking about. But then all I just remembered is like we're gonna go. He said we're gonna go to the cafeteria and have lunch there, and we just walked up to the cafeteria. It was like a buffet. We had burgers. I had a burger too, especially me. I had a burger, and I was chatting with classmates and other students, friends. Yeah, I was having fun. After we had lunch, we went to like another camping event. It's like it involves mud. It involves it's like a mud obstacle course. It's like a mud obstacle course. Like I didn't want to go on that. If I didn't want to go on that obstacle because I don't like muds. I'm being very honest with you. I don't like muds. But a lot of people went. They all got dirty. They all got dirty and climbed. They climbed. They climbed on obstacles. They walked on some obstacles. It was like surrounded by mud. Yeah, instead, I was just chatting with my teacher, with one of my teachers, that in and also I was just watching people go on going on the mud, like like being on the mud obstacle course. I was just watching and chatting with my teacher. So I kept watching and watching, and later we it was going sunset. So when it was sunset, we were just like playing around the meadow, the field, and yeah, we were in the field. Like it was like other people just playing throwing eggs. Like I think one of the students threw an egg up in the air. They're trying to like be avoided to get an egg cracked on themselves, and the egg cracked on one of the teachers. I was laughing. I was laughing. And one day, oh sorry, shouldn't have said one day. So it was about to go dark, like nighttime. There was like a packet of cookies. I saw like a packet of cookies, and yeah, I had cookies. They were so good. They were really tasty. And then I noticed that there was like a cooler, like a portable cooler. It had chocolate milk in it. I got a cup and then filled up my cup with chocolate milk, having it with cookies. It was a great dessert. And then after that, we went to the main part of the campsite. We sat on the logs, and then there were these women. They were lighting up the fire, and I really liked the way how they lit up the fire. Like it was like trying to light up the fire, and then the fire just whoosh, like just came up. It was a pretty big fire, and my friends and I were sitting in the fire. Yeah, like keeping warm. I mean, it wasn't out of a hot weather. Sorry, if it wasn't out of a cold weather because it was not that it wasn't that cold. But yeah, we still sat next to the fire because that's probably the main part about camping. We got our torches, like flashlights or torches, whatever you want to call them. I had a torch that was like this big. I had a torch that was like this big, right? It was probably and everyone else had their torches. Turned out I had the most powerful torch. I had the most powerful torch out of everyone in camp. Like it was very powerful. Like it was so big. Like the torchlight was like massive, very wide. And then I pointed it up in the sky. The spotlight was very visible. Like you could see the spotlight. It's like something is lighting up. And then other students were, and the students next to me, my classmates, they were looking up too, and they were fascinated. And then after we sat next to the fire, we went to. After we sat next to the fire, we just like ran around the bushes and the trees. And one of the students wanted to borrow my torch because he really liked it. But then I kept saying to him, make sure you give it back. I don't want to lose it. But then eventually he gave it back to me. And I was just having the time of my life. So then after that we went to like some sort of like a hall or something. We went in like a hall. We watched a movie. I think the movie we watched was I forgot what the name of the movie is. It's some kind of like a drama movie or a comedy or something, but I just can't remember the name. And there was just, and my classmates and friends, that they were just like playing around. After the movie, like we didn't finish the movie, but we just turned it off. And like we just played a game. We had all these chairs, like everyone was sitting on the chair, all went in circle, like a big circle. I think the game involves like picking someone and just like thinking about like who to pick or something. I forgot what the game is called. Sorry about that. But yeah, like we were having fun. Like I was too shy to pick whoever I want, like during the game. And yeah, that's all the game was about. So then we went to into our cabins, and then we went to bed. There were two beds stacked. Two stacked beds in each cabin. And like, I was just enjoying myself. I was just so happy. So then we went to bed. And then it was like 6:30 in the morning. I think it was 6:30. About 6:30 in the morning, one of the peer sport leaders like walked up to our door and knocked really hard on the door. Knock, 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 knock. And then I was the first person to get up. And then I got out of the bed straight away. Like getting ready for breakfast. And also, after we got ready, we got out of the cabin, and then we walked up to the cafeteria to have breakfast. I think for breakfast I had probably pancakes. I'm pretty sure it was pancakes. Yeah. Yeah. I probably don't remember. It can be anything, pancakes or toast. So anyway, yeah, I was enjoying my breakfast, and then around 7:30 in the morning, we went to another mud obstacle course. I didn't go because, like I said earlier in this video, I don't like anything that involves mud. Anything that involves mud, and I was just watching people doing that obstacle, like swimming in the mud, but going on these obstacle equipments, and I was just like standing and chilling. So then, all right, and absolutely, I'm about to talk about the best part of this entire camping adventure. Next up after the mud obstacle course. Oh, I remember. Oh yeah. After the mud obstacle course, we probably had like little lunch. That's about it. But right now, I'm going to talk about the best part in this whole camping adventure. I went on this. There was like an equipment called the giant swing. I saw people going on the giant swing. It was super high. It was extremely high, and it was very fast too. And I got I was like, I probably don't want to go on the giant swing. But then I changed my mind and I said I want to go on the giant swing. I got all belted. Like I got all strapped around myself, like the belts for safety. And then there was a hook. There was a hook on this strapper. So then I had to put on the helmet. It's also for safety purposes. And there was a stairs I went on, like a stairs with wheels. It was like 2.5 meters. It was like 2.5 meters tall. So I had to go on the stairs, and so in order to get on the giant swing, I was very nervous. I felt like I was scared. I think I was a bit scared, but mostly more I was nervous. And I was holding on to this this bar where you hold on for the giant swing. The host or the supervisors, they got the hook and hooked it on a pole. There were three students, including me, on the giant swing. There were 2 more students riding with me on the giant swing. And when we were about to get ready, the swing and there was also like a bunch of people pulling ropes from each side for the swing to go higher. The swing lifted us up like 100 feet from the ground, or a bit more. It was extremely high. It's like I was about to reach the sky, like reach the clouds. And then I hid half of my face behind the bar where I put my arms out. Like when I put my arms on, hiding half of my face, I was a bit nervous. It was high. And then when the swing took off, it went whoosh. It went like super fast. It was like I was flying in the air. I was flying right in the sky. It was super fast. It went like whoosh. And like, yeah, at the beginning I was scared, but then I got better, and after the second swinging, I became braver, and I wasn't scared anymore. I was cheering. Yeah! I was cheering. And I had so much fun. After the giant swing, we returned to the school. And I enjoyed myself. And then we had holidays afterwards. We had holidays as soon as the camp trip finished. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the story. Please be sure to subscribe. You can give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you next time. Bye.